And now I'm going in with NYX Control Freak Clear Brow Gel, and I'm just going to set my brow hairs where I want them. And this is a great way to experiment with different brow shapes and kind of alter your brows without plucking or waxing them. So I kind of go for a more natural look and kind of comb my hairs backwards, and this kind of makes them stick up and look really natural and kind of boyish. That's how I like to do it because I pluck them kind of thin. And once your eyebrows are on fleek, you can move on. And then for the lips, we're not going to use any color. We're just going to use the Burt's Bees lip balm just to hydrate, because hydrated lips look good on everyone. And once you do that, you are all done. So I hope you guys like this video. I know makeup isn't everyone's cup of tea, but if you did like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see...
They're affordable. I'm just going to start. Girl, you look already so... There's NC15 and W10, these two top colors, and conceal under his eye. I'm going to be using the Morphe MB25 brush. And you want to get right on the inner corner and right up to the lash line. And you want to be very gentle with the eye, so a nice fluffy brush or a flat brush is good, but I prefer a fluffy brush. And again, this is the MB23 by Morphe.
And you can even go on top of the eye too, because you can see it has a little bit of hyperpigmentation and redness. It's true.
I'm gonna apply some of this NC15 like down the nose to give him like a little bit of a highlight. This is optional. You know me, I'm a little extra sometimes, but that's okay. So this is what it should look like so far with the concealer. Flawless. But now I'm gonna take these two bottom colors. This one is NC20 and NW20, and I'm gonna use this to conceal some spots on his face. Using the same brush. I like to go a little bit around the nose, and I like to use these colors to blend in the highlight to the skin just a little bit. You can even blend it with the foundation as well.
Crow's feet.
Next, I'm gonna take this Makeup Forever M504 brush and then dust this under the eye very lightly. You don't want to use too much because it will flash back. And I'm gonna take this already down the nose as well. She is oily. I'm just kidding.
Girl, you can fry some chicken on these lids though.
No.
So far, MAC in the color Extra Albino White. This is in the color light. I'm going to just lightly set the face. Paula's really fair, but I'm just gonna lightly set the face with this big, thick brush, the Morphe G.O. Stop, you're not cute, you're not cute.
Flat, chisel, flat, chisel, flat, sexy.
Oh, this is also a quick tip. I like to apply like a layer of powder, which is why I like coat of powder, so your blush can go on smooth. Next, I'm gonna press everything into the face using that same G0 brush. This brush is amazing, especially if you're a guy and you like something big and thick and fluffy on the face. It's great. Yes. Boys can beat the face too. So next, this is an additional step, but this is if you want to look extra and you like to be extra. This is MAC's Cream Color Blush in the color Hush. And I'm going to take this with my ring finger and apply it to the tops of his cheekbones. Yes. You want to just hug the eye. This is so cute and so pretty. You look so handsome. Next, I'm going to take Luna Cream Color Blush. This is a very, very pale one. There are different colors at MAC, but just check them out. Creams are great because it gives a little bit of dimension to the skin. I'm just going to take this down the nose. This will just snatch his nose a little bit. And you just want to pat it because since we applied a powder, you don't want to go too crazy. Next, for a light definition in the brows, I'm going to take the Anastasia Blonde Brow Duo with a Morphe Flat Defining Brush. I'm going to just mix both colors. This is great. I'm just going to define, because he's very dense in the front, I'm just going to define his tail.
The first time that like shoe we did
Did I?
yeah. You were
No.
I did watermark makeup. Like I was trying to be natural, so you put face and body on. So equilibrium, blush, and a little bit of a guile across.
Just to add some definition in his crease, I'm going to take the same blush and the same M504 brush, just slightly just dust it for him, just to give him like a little bit of warmth. You can do this with any bronzer. This is the same blush, so I'm just adding a little bit of color back to his lids. So next, I'm going to take this Appeal Cosmetics lipstick. I just found this and it's in the color Nude, and I'm just going to take it on my finger and then pat it on the lips. You can use like a tinted lip balm too, but this is just such a pretty color for his skin tone. I wanted to use it. And this is the finished look, so
the shaped kind, especially kinds like this, to help you get a lot of detail work in there. And like I said, a lot of the time you can even find things like this at a lot of the drugstores for really cheap. e.l.f. is a really great brand. I would definitely suggest getting a lot of their stuff because I've gotten plenty of my brushes from e.l.f. and they have all worked really well for me. So I definitely suggest some e.l.f. brushes because they tend to work very well and they're good quality for a good price. And then another thing you can use for this makeup is you're going to want to have several types of eyeliner. I prefer to use the very thin, this is a Wet n Wild kind right here. This is not the waterproof. I would like to specify that because the waterproof is actually very hard to remove without makeup remover. And it can look different because there's different brushes, etc. You can use felt tip eyeliners. I prefer to use these honestly a lot better than the liquid or a pencil liner, mostly because these give you a much more realistic hair feel to them, and they're just a lot easier to use. They look much more realistic as hair. They don't come off as harsh as maybe a pencil liner. It kind of gives you less of a grainy feel to it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do for this is you're going to want to find a reference photo. Say you want to have a, I don't know, maybe you just want to do a goatee and a mustache, or you want to do the full beard and the mustache. But what I'm going to do today is I am going to go ahead and do a just kind of simple kind of Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time look, just to kind of give you sort of a way to shape and show you. Until next time.